the family meeting my siblings called to present me with the fair agreement, my brother slid a document across the table and said, "We've talked it over, and we think this is right. You lived with Dad rent-free for 6 years. That was your compensation for helping out. So the estate gets split 3 ways among the rest of us, and you sign away any claim. It's only fair, Delia. You already got yours." My 3 siblings nod in unison. And I said, "Before I sign anything, there's a letter Dad left with his lawyer, to be read if this exact conversation ever happened. Let me back up. I cared for our father alone for 6 years while my 3 siblings lived their lives at a distance. And when he died, they ganged up to push me out of the will, saying I'd already been paid in free housing. Our father declined slowly, and someone had to care for him. There were 4 of us, but I was the divorced one, the one without kids, the one whose life was deemed flexible. So I moved in. And caring for him meant the slow surrender of my own life, the bathing and feeding and night shifts, loving a man who eventually didn't always know my name. 6 years, my siblings visited. Raphael came for holidays, Mateo for an afternoon here and there. Carolina breezed through between trips, held Dad's hand for an hour, posted a photo, and left. They loved him, but they did not care for him. There's a universe of difference between those 2 things, measured in 6 years of my life. And when Dad died, they inverted it completely. I lived in his house, rent-free, they said, as though 6 years of round-the-clock unpaid nursing had been a vacation. They did the math. My free rent roughly equaled my share of the estate. So really, I'd already got mine. So fairness meant I should sign my inheritance over to the 3 of them. 3 against 1. They convinced themselves it was fair, because believing it let them take my share without feeling like thieves. And being outvoted by your own siblings is a loneliness that reaches all the way back to childhood. They even offered me the thing I wanted most, to move forward as a family, if I'd just sign. I nearly did. But then I remembered what Dad's lawyer had told me. That my father, even as his mind was failing, had seen this exact moment coming, and had done something about it. Backhand index pointing right, full story on the channel, link below. What my father signed and wrote before he died. The letter he left for the day his absent children came for his present daughter. You have to hear how it ends.